talk in March, and he adjusted well at halftime and came out and played much better in the second half. But this will be a big game for us because I don't know what Christian Davis is going to do. We may not have him tonight. I'm guessing we won't. So Demarion Birch and Connor Dillon got to be ready to step up and make big plays for us.
Good luck today, Coach. We'll talk to you after the game. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dave.
I'm Ryan Kinnear. Riverside Chevrolet is Peoria's home for employee pricing. Every employee and every customer gets the same deal. We would like to thank the Peoria area for making us one of the fastest growing Chevy dealers in Central Illinois. And right now, you can save $10,000 on a brand new Chevy Colorado. It's just a short drive to get the best price on a new Chevy. Get to Riverside Chevrolet in Chillicothe and save big with Riverside's employee pricing program.
The best is Riverside.
A proud sponsor of Bradley Basketball. Together, let's drive at riverchevy.com.
Hi, I'm Christy. I went to the Solid Rock Retirement Strategies website to get a free portfolio assessment. Jim showed me I was invested in companies whose values didn't align with mine. It was shocking, honestly. So Jim helped me invest my money with companies that share my values. For your free portfolio assessment, go to sr724.com. What's in your portfolio?
Securities and registered investment advisory services offered through Silver Oak Securities, Inc. Member FINRA SIPC. Silver Oak Securities, Inc. and Solid Rock Retirement Strategies, Inc. are separate entities. This is an unpaid testimonial by client.
It's time for Bradley men's basketball on 1470 and 100.3 WMBD, presented by Learfield.
Good afternoon, everybody. From the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri, this is Bradley Braves basketball. It's the Missouri Valley Conference second semifinal game. The winner will play Drake, who came from behind, from double figures behind in the first half, to win 57-50 over the Belmont Bruins. And tonight, the Bradley Braves, with a record of 25-7, will take on the Beacons of Roger Powell, now 15-18, and they finished with an 11 seed, and they are here in the semifinals. This broadcast today is brought to you by OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedic, and we thank them for sponsoring our game here this afternoon. Well, it's a very familiar team, as you heard a moment ago with Brian Wardle. It's the 19th meeting between the two, and the Braves have won 7 in a row, including the title game of the 2020 Arch Madness, which was the last time a team that played in the preliminary rounds got to the final. And the game at Carver Arena on December the 29th was a double overtime thriller. The Braves had to defend a shot in both regulation and the first overtime, and then they won it 81-75 to, at that time, go 2-0 in the league, and then had the overtime later in the week, within the 7 days, in Terre Haute, and they won that one, and Duke Dean was a part of that as well. The final game was at the Arc, and that was just 10 days ago, where the Braves won the game on a career-high double-figure performance by Darius Hannah, 22 points. All of the second half, 19 points, came from Duke Dean. When he went off for 10 of 7 threes, he kept moving back, and continued to hit him. He was 10 of 7 on threes after the Braves trailed 29-28 at the half and outscored the Beacons in the second 20 minutes easily. Yesterday, Valparaiso won over Northern Iowa. Everyone expected a rematch of the game a week ago. And a week ago today, as a matter of fact. Or no, tomorrow, the championship day, yeah. And Bradley won that game. And yesterday, they defeated Murray State, coming from behind to win it by the score of 70-62. Valparaiso 64-63 over Northern Iowa. We're 2.5 minutes away from the starting lineups. Here's our keys to the game, brought to you as always by your Peoria area Toyota dealers. All right, points against Duke Dean's points. That's one of our offensive keys. Under 11 turnovers. And of course, our favorite, have the lead with 5 minutes to go, because Braves are undefeated that way. Right, less than 14 points defensively. That'll be a trick. More than 11 turnovers and over 8 steals for the Braves in this game. The officials for today's game is, I believe, Randy Heimerman is the referee today. And the other two umpires are Marquise Pettigrew. And I'm just writing him down because I'm using it by sight. And Kelly Self, who is retiring after this season, I understand.
Can we offer a buyout?
He likes to blow the whistle, and that is not going to be good for Bradley because the free throw shooting.
Correct.
That the Beacons have is very, very good. And our keys to the game is always brought to you by your Peoria area Toyota dealers. Again, Randy Heimerman is the referee, number one official, I believe. At least that's, well, now they have got Pettigrew. I don't know if he is the head official or not, but we'll get an idea whoever tosses the ball. Magic number for today's game is brought to you by Club Car Wash. It's gone 80 straight games, and the number again is 72. It's been that way for a number of games. And teams will be introduced. The lights are going off, Chad. We're going to have darkness here.
Well, they're going down. I don't know if they're going completely off, but I'm ready for you.
Okay. The visiting team in the what color is that again?
That would be yellow. I'm sorry, brown and yellow.
Brown and yellow. Thank you very much. Going by memories. Roger Powell, talked to him yesterday morning at the Hall of Fame breakfast that was held, where, of course, Marcelo Somerville was inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's really happy with his team and where this program is going. Braves won the two games, but they were both very competitive. And we'll have a little video coming up here. Boy, I've got the coughs today. First, let's take a 10-second break for station identification. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
1470 and 100.3 WMBD and 93.3 WPBG HD4 Peoria.
Chad Klein, there are a lot of Bradley fans here.
Yeah, there was a lot yesterday. There's even more today. They spread almost all the way around the arena now.
A lot of people from Des Moines, but there are more people from Peoria here. They're playing the video for the Beacons, who again are 15 and 18. Jefferson Dela Cruz Monegro, transfer from Western Michigan. He's from Quebec, Canada. And on their senior night, they sang the Canadian national anthem. It's a nice touch. 6'3", 205 junior from LaSalle, Quebec in Canada. 10 points, 2.6 rebounds per game. He has 100 field goals on nose in 265 attempts, and he is 47% from the line. Or from three, rather. At the free throw line, he is 79%. All right, rookie of the year, freshman of the year, and he was good yesterday. 6'3", 185, freshman from Durango, Mexico. His brother is always right. I don't know if he's older or younger, but
I hate getting like an argument with his brother.
Yeah, 15.2 points, 2.2 rebounds. He was terrific yesterday, and he's an 82% free thrower. All right is very good. Cooper Swieger, 6'10", 230, sophomore from Overland Park, Kansas, near Kansas City. His brother's starting too. 15.7, 7.8 rebounds, among the leaders in the Valley. He is a 85% free throw shooter. Chad, he can shoot the three. He can do just a little bit of everything. He's one of the better players in the league.
Yeah, no question. Honestly, a big portion of the league, I thought he'd kind of maybe taken either leveled out or taken a step backwards. But as the season has wore on, he has regained the form, and he's been very good in this tournament.
Valparaiso native in his fifth year of college is Tyler Schmidt. He's a shooter. 6'4", from Valparaiso, Indiana, 200-pounder, averaging 10.2. He can shoot the three, 3.2 rebounds per game. His three-point percentage is a 118 of 254 and 47%. And I believe they're going to go. We'll see who the fifth starter is. If it's
out there.
Is it
no, he's not.
Sepp? No, it's his brother, Carson Swieger.
It is
6'8", 230. Redshirt junior from Overland Park, Kansas, his brother. They're not twins.
They look a lot alike.
They really do. 2.6 points, 1.7 rebounds a game. 40% shooter, 34 from three, and a 50% free throw shooter. That would qualify as pizza candidate. De La Cruz de Negro, all right. Swieger, 1. Swieger, 2. And Tyler Schmidt are the starters. And now they're showing the video of the Bradley Braves. It'll be the same starters. Remember, on the pregame show, Coach thought that Christian Davis would not play in the game tonight. Well, he's in the starting lineup, and he looked pretty good in warm-ups.
Yeah, they were testing him beforehand. Eddie Pappas and Tyler Krogh, the trainer, were putting him through a pretty rigorous warm-up. And obviously he said, I feel good, and he's going to give it a go.
Brian Wardle, 185 and 150 in his 10th year at Bradley. 275 and 211 overall with his time in Green Bay. And yesterday, with his victory, he passed Jim Molinari for most wins in the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. Here's Christian Davis introduced.
I think the crowd was a little skeptical if he'd play today as well. They gave him a nice ovation.
6'7", 190, junior from Denver. 9.5 points, 5.3 rebounds. What a game Darius Hannah had yesterday. He had 22, his career high against Valpo the last time on the road. 12.5 points, 2.8 rebounds, make it 5.8 rebounds per game. 70% from the line, 29 minutes for 35. Zeke Montgomery, 12.5 points per game for the 6'6", 205 senior from Louisville, Kentucky. Duke Dean, 14.2 points, 3.4 rebounds. Assist to turnover is a good one. 118 to 57. His three-point percentage is terrific at 41%, considering the numbers that he shoots, and he's an 87% free throw shooter. Meta Jonovic, who was outstanding yesterday. Pettigrew is the referee, by the way. 9.5, or make it for Meta, 5.3 points, 4.3 rebounds. He's 76% from the free throw line, so he's been getting better as time goes on. He has 19 blocks, and he has 8 steals. Pettigrew tosses the ball, and they're checking it out to make sure that it bounces, and it does, with Jefferson, De La Cruz, Monegro. And there's the horn, the Braves in the white trimmed with red and white stripes at the bottom of the trunks. Bradley will wear red tomorrow if they win this game, because they are the second seed and the first seed won. Not the most impressive performance for the Drake Bulldogs.
No, they really struggled in the first half, but found their way, as they often seem to do, in the second half against Belmont, who all of a sudden just couldn't get a bucket.
The ball's in the air. Who gets the tip? It's tipped twice and whacked to Meta from Hannah. And here comes Duke Dean with it, and Bradley will have the first possession. Here's Montgomery. Drives, looks to go to the wing on the right. Meta up top. Takes a couple of dribbles. He's going inside against Swieger. He lays it up, and just like yesterday, scores the first goal of the game. 2-0 on the pass inside to Meta. And here's the first possession. And they have, we check the lineup. I think they've got to change. It's a DeVario is into the contest. And he's got the ball now. Goes to the free throw line and stops. Bounce pass inside to Cooper Swieger. He backs in. His turnaround jumper is short, and the rebound Meta.
Just a little extra size not as comfortable.
Hannah from Duke Dean puts it up off the glass, missed it, but he'll go to the line for a deuce.
That's an early
At
foul.
18-10. Cooper Swigger gets the foul. It's copyrighted broadcast and exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Bradley University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express consent of Bradley University and Learfield. And here comes Hannah to the free throw line. Let's make him today. First one is missed. We struggled yesterday. Dropped to 77%. One more for Hannah, trying to make it a 3-0 lead. Flips it in. And the Braves lead 3-0. And here's All Right with the basketball, and he works against Duke Dean. And Duke waits till Cooper Swigger comes by. A ball screen by Schmidt. Takes the dribble. Stops. Looks. That's the other Swigger, Carson. Now here's All Right. He's guarded by Christian Davis. Moving in is Cooper Swigger. He's trying to go against Meta. Turns and fires a hook shot in. Nicely done.
Yeah, he's going to get some of those, but you just want to make everything difficult for him.
3-2 Braves at 18:33. With it is Duke Dean. Kicks it off to Davis. His three is good.
Big sign.
Wasn't supposed to play and hits a three ball right away. 317th for the Braves, who lead it by the score of 6-2. Here's a pull-up jumper, and there's, is that Montgomery?
Hannah, I believe.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Hannah picks it up.
Those are the ones he can't afford to pick up.
So it'll be inbound, baseline left. Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro will trigger. Now it's DeVario. Darius DeVario. Here's a lean-in. Jumper's fired up. Good by Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro. And it's 6-4. Montgomery with it. He pulls up the jumper. That bounce is no good. Rebound is tipped to the corner. And it is, I think it's going to be Valpo's ball.
It is.
As Darius Hannah was there, he probably could have grabbed that. I'm not sure. Cameraman's in my line of view for that one. So it's 6-4 Braves at 17:50. Remember, they had a 9-0 lead yesterday and gave it up. DeVario. Now it's All Right. Stutter step. He loves to shoot it. Inside to Cooper Swigger. Layers up and missed it. Rebounded Meta. His
defense.
second.
Again, make everything difficult. Well done there.
Duke Dean with it across the timeline. 17.5 to go in the first. Braves lead 6-4. And there's Duke with it. And he's guarded by the bigger Cooper Swigger. Lob Meta. Up, down. Kick it back out. Three ball is up and in by Montgomery.
Well done. Meta caught it too deep, but did a nice job of it gathering himself and then basically just passing out to the wide open Montgomery.
Second one for the Braves today. And they lead it by the score of 9-4. Swigger, Carson, Monegro. Looks to get the ball out in front. And here's a long-range three. Is up and good. Fired up by Cooper Swigger. He can shoot that.
That's the difficult part of the matchup for Meta. You don't want him going out on the floor.
9-7. As they hit the three ball. Duke Dean with it. Free throw line extended to the left. Montgomery up top. High post pass is to Hannah. Lob inside and threw it away.
That's a bad pass by Hannah. You can't
threw it over his head. Tried to hit Meta and threw it too hard. There's another three. Fired up by this time Carson Swigger, and it's 10-9 Valparaiso using the three ball. Here's Montgomery. Looks for a ball screen. Carson comes back. Here's a three ball. Is missed by Christian Davis from the corner on the left, and with a 1-point lead, here comes All Right with it across the timeline. Johnson, here's a pass inside. Layup, that's good by Cooper Swigger.
Yeah, Darius just didn't, he kind of jumped out at that shot to avoid All Right getting going, but left Swigger a wide open look.
Well, 9 is another number we don't want to get, because yesterday the Braves led 9-0. Now they trail by 3. Here's Christian Davis inside. Meta, kaboom from Christian Davis.
Nice backdoor cut by Davis, created the opening on the help and recovery.
That's the 86th dunk of the year for the Braves. Cooper Swigger with it.
Don't reach. Don't
12-11.
reach.
Here's a ball knocked away.
And
They called it
Hannah
again.
may have just picked up his second foul.
Pettigrew got it. I think he was screened on the call.
Thankfully, it was on Meta, but that's fortunate.
So we have an official time, 12-11 in favor of Valparaiso, and we're back in a minute. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Weaver's Fresh Food and Drink, located at the corner of Willow Knolls and Radnor Roads behind Sam's Club, is quickly becoming a Peoria favorite, serving made-from-scratch pizza, Alwyn's fresh smash burgers, horseshoes, cheesesteaks, Italian beefs, and our famous chicken fingers, Bill's famous lemon shake-ups, full bar and game room for kids, convenient side-door carry-out counter, and 9 TVs for your sports viewing pleasure. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Check us out on Facebook.
Welcome to the Playground Showdown. On today's field, we have Mom versus her pint-sized powerhouse Timmy. Mom takes off like a blur, and oh, looks like she's hurt her foot and is now showing us an impromptu dance.
Whether your game is on the basketball court or the playground, get back to it with world-class orthopedic care. Brought to you by OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedics, official sports medicine providers for Bradley Athletics. Find care now at osfhealthcare.org/orthocare.
Throughout your working years, you deposited hard-earned dollars into a 401k or similar retirement account. But when you retire, you won't have access to all those dollars. I'm retirement planner Tim Whistler at thewhistleragency.com. Every tax-deferred retirement account includes a silent partner known as the IRS. And as soon as you start taking withdrawals from that account, that partner is no longer silent. You will pay income taxes in amounts that you might find unsettling. But how much? To show you what that retirement tax hit could look like, I've created a free tax bill calculator on my website so you can see what your numbers are. Find it at thewhistleragency.com. Then contact me for a no-obligation consultation on how we can address your tax liability. I'm Tim Whistler reminding you that it's not how much you earn, it's how much you keep. Go to thewhistleragency.com. That's thewhistleragency.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. This calculator is not a replacement for tax or legal advice. Always consult a professional.
Get your daily news fix at 1470 and 100.3 and at WMBDradio.com.
Back at Carver Arena, Dave Snell, Larry Snell, and Chad Klein, as always. And speaking of Chad, Bradley Basketball is brought to you by Bob Lindsay Rental Cars on Pioneer Parkway in Peoria. When Chad and I hit the road with the Braves, we drive in style and comfort in a Bob Lindsay rental car. Done it all year. Like it so well, we may do it a couple more times.
There you go.
Even though there's not a game. Bob Lindsay rental car. Well, we've had a dunk already and a couple of threes brought to you by Envision Insurance Group and Auto Owners Insurance. And again, we thank OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedic for their sponsorship. Well, here comes Cooper Swigger, who's really good. He's averaging 15.7, and he'll have 2 free throws here and try to give him a 3-point lead if he makes them both. Free throw is good. He's a good free thrower, too.
That is his 8th point already on the day.
Atletson is in, and for the Braves, Jaquan Johnson is in. He makes both free throws, and it is a 14-11 lead for the Beacons. And here's Duke Dean. Has not made a shot yet. Here's Johnson with it. Looks at Duke, run through the lane. His pull-up jumper is good. That didn't take long, did it?
Yeah, just a nice curl cut in the middle.
14-13. All right has the basketball. We have substitution coming in, and that's Justice McNair. I think that's McNair. Nope, they still have the same players down. I thought McNair might beat. Here's Cooper Swigger against Atletson. Turns and hooks it, bounces it, misses. Rebound almost lost by Hannah, but he picks it up and gives it to Duke Dean. Braves try to get the lead here at 14-40 to the first half. Here's Duke go behind the back. Stops, passes Montgomery up top. They're going to make 2 substitutions in. Sep's going to come in.
Mismatch with Devero and on Hannah right now.
Duke Dean gets it from Atletson, 12 of the shot clock. Duke fires a rainbow up, no good.
Yeah, that
didn't have a chance.
Schwieger was right there.
So back come the Beacons, and with it is all right. And he traveled.
That was Schwieger.
Swigger, rather. Coming into the game is 23. That's Tyler Schmidt. We thought he was going to start. He's in. And the guy who had a real good game in Peoria, is a Casper Sepp, 6'7" sophomore from Estonia. Johnson with it right between the rings is Duke Dean. Johnson goes to the left. Skip pass. There's Atlatson's three, corner left. Bounce it, no good. Rebound is whacked away by Hannah, but into the hands of Tyler Schmidt, who just came in. Bradley's got two at the scorers table. Christian Davis, and it's going to be Thomas coming in. Next dead ball. 14-13 lead. Here's Wright. Ball fake. Doesn't take. Now he takes it to the free throw line. His jumper's up and good.
Very good. All three levels can get to the basket in between game and the three-point shot.
16-13. 3-point lead for the Beacons. Here's Johnson. Gives it to Duke Dean. Stops. Here's Montgomery's three. Is up and in and out.
He's had a couple good looks. He hit one.
And on the bust out, DeVario. And here's a jumper. Is up and good again.
Montgomery's
all
got
right
to be there. That's one he's
19-13, 6-point lead for the Beacons. Is all right. Nails a couple of shots. He's got 5. And with it is Johnson. Duke Dean up front. Johnson again. Takes it to the right. Skip pass. Montgomery. Is he going to drive it? Nope. 11-10 on the shot clock. Duke Dean with it. Waits for a ball screen. And he pulls up the jumper. Is up and bounces no good.
On line, but a little short.
The Braves are having trouble again offensively here early in the going. And there's another one by All Right. And he made it again.
Yeah, and either Hannah's got to step out on that or
timeout. Brian Wardle, 22-13. It's a 9-point lead.
Yeah, he's going right to Johnson. You cannot go underneath that screen on All Right. He's looking right at him.
And with the 12:35, a good start for Valpo again, 22-13, 9-point lead with 12:35 to go, and this is a 30-second timeout. And we'll hold it right here. We're taking threes, a lot of threes and missing them now.
And yeah, Coach Wardle's pretty hot in that. He's not happy with the aggression here, especially on the defensive end. Feels like we're the more physical team, and right now, Valparaiso's playing more physical.
All Right's come in, and once he gets started, he's got 8 points already, and 9 for Swigert. Those are their two scorers.
Those are the two scorers, and those are the two guys that have 17 of their 22 points. If that tells you something, again, this Valparaiso team has played very well in this tournament. Cannot take for granted. They're 8 of 11 from the field right now, 73%. They're going to cool down, but you've got to be better defensively, not letting them get easy looks.
What's Bradley from the field now?
5 of 11, 45%. They're not bad. It's just they've got to be better defensively.
Christian Davis is back into the game. And Corey Thomas, 6'10", junior from Buford, Georgia. And here's Duke Dean. Johnson with it between the rings. Bounce pass at the high post is Thomas. He's going to move against Cooper Swigert. And he posts inside against Sepp. Stops, hooks, misses on the weak side.
Not really the shot I'm looking for there.
And DeVario with it across the timeline. Birch is going to come in the next dead ball. Gives it to Swigert again. Puts it up. Tried to dunk it. Missed it.
Wow.
And rebound taken down.
Thomas, I think, got it from behind.
Johnson. And there's a long-range three. Atletson. That's
need him. If he's going to shoot it, we need him.
Well, he was way out that time. So the Braves from 3 are missing the mark. With it is Sepp up top. Looks and goes left to All Right. They want to set a screen for him. They do a bit, and he's picked up by Davis. Takes his jump shot off the glass and good.
He's in that rhythm already.
It's an 11-point lead, 24-13. The Braves are stuck on a number here. With it is Johnson. Goes to the right. Stops between the rings is Duke Dean. Ball screen for Atletson. Now the switch. Cooper Swigert has him. And with it is Christian Davis. Goes in. His flipped up
Nicely
jumper
done.
from the left hand on the left side goes down and ends the run. 24-15. Braves need to stick him on a number here. Swigert with it.
Nice.
The ball's taken away by Christian Davis. Does he go into the basket? Nope. Gives to Duke Dean. So the Braves get a turnover. Atletson with it. Gives to Johnson on the right. Now he comes between the rings. 10:44 to play in the first half. He's bumped by Schmidt. Takes it inside, lays it up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2, and let's make free throws today. And we're going to have an official time, I think. Are we? Yep. 10:39. Metis coming in. Burt's coming in. Hannah coming in. And it's 24 for Valpo and 15 for the Braves at 10:39. And we're back in a minute. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
Alexander's Steakhouse has been Central Illinois' favorite steakhouse for over 42 years. Every day, their in-house butchers hand-cut USDA-aged choice beef into your favorite steak choice. Alexander's salad bar, the drink selections, famous skillet cookie dessert, and the friendly staff all contribute to making Alexander's Steakhouse the choice when dining out. Don't forget that if you celebrate your birthday at Alexander's, you can get up to $20 off your meal. Alexander's Steakhouse, Peoria and Normal.
Jan from Toyota here. Feeling cooped up from winter? Well, now until March 31st is the perfect time for a new Toyota, like Camry, Grand Highlander, and more. So you can get back out there and do the things you love, like hitching up the boat to a tundra for a lake day.
I haven't water skied in a long time.
Live out your spring fantasies with a new Toyota. Come in today.
Go from dreaming it to driving it. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Peoria's news talk station is always at your fingertips. Catch us live on 1470 and 100.3 WMBD. Stream at WMBDradio.com or download the free WMBD radio app today.
Bradley Braves basketball brought to you by Prairie Farms. When Bradley student athletes need to refuel, they choose Prairie Farms chocolate milk. Follow the Braves and make Prairie Farms chocolate milk part of your family's training table. And again, our game broadcast tonight is brought to you by OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedics.
Well, I think you said it, that the two scores for Valparaiso have gotten going all right with 10, Cooper Strieger with 9, 19 of their 24. That's got to be it. Bradley's got to get that under control. On the offensive side of the ball, for someone who wasn't supposed to play, Christian Davis has been really good early on offense and defense. Has a couple made buckets, including a 3 and also a steal that last time down.
The Braves are 2 of 8 from 3, 6 of 14 overall, but 9 of 13 and 4 of 4 from 3 for the Beacons, and that's why they have a 24-15 lead. And this will be free throw time for Jaquan Johnson. And
see what he learned yesterday.
Yeah. Hopefully it's out of his head. He's a 70% free thrower for the season. His first one is up and good. It's swished.
Always good to see the first one go down.
In, right? 24-16 and one more for 22. Had double figures yesterday. Second free throw is missed.
That looked hard, yeah.
And a rebound taken down by Sepp, so he goes 1 of 2. And it stays 24-16. DeVario looks at Schmidt, now comes to the right. It's knocked away by Hannah out of bounds. And finally, Birch comes in for Johnson.
For Dean, actually.
For Duke. Okay, Johnson stays in.
He's giving him a blow.
Duke has 1 basket in the game. DeVario with it between the rings, waiting for a ball screen from Cooper Swieger. Hannah jumps out to deny him. McNair is into the game. Justice McNair loses the ball to Birch, who's across the timeline. So there's a turnover. And he's going to go right to the basket. He stops, puts it up, and he's fouled.
Sepp on the push, yeah. Nicely done. Got, I think it was Schmidt that got screened up top really early, which gave him the angle in the corner to the basket, and Birch took it.
That's 3 team fouls. Bradley has 2, 3 on the Beacons. And here comes Birch to the free throw line. Johnson comes over and talks to the coaching staff as Birch gets ready. for the first of two and got that one in. Birch is really good at the free throw line.
Pat Altoff pulled a Jaquan Johnson aside there at that free throw, and he's clapping his hands like, let's get it going. I think Bradley wants to get this game up-tempo to find out how the legs are on the Valparaiso Beacons.
One more for Birch. 83% free throw shooter. Made them both. Braves within 6. They've chopped.
Here comes a little
3
pressure.
Off, and here it goes. Sometimes they go back to the zone on this. Ooh, almost ran it down. Sepp with it. And here's all right. He's
man-man.
guarded by Johnson. Bradley's team yelling defense. Right with it. Now in a switch. Here's a jumper fired up and in and out. Rebound is batted around, and Birch with the rebound. And now Johnson with it across the timeline. Inside is Hannah. Stops, lays it up, missed it. There's Meta with it.
Yeah,
He's
foul
fouled
somewhere.
And he'll go to the line.
Going to get, I believe, Carson Schwieger, I mean. A lot of
Connor
Schwiegers.
comes in, and they're going to get Jefferson La Cruz Monegro into game. And here comes Meta to the free throw line. If he makes both of these, the Braves will be within 4. So they've got him stuck on a number at this point. Meta at the free throw line. That free throw is good. He's really good at the free throw line. He has been. He comes in 76%. He's now 42 of 55. Hannah's out. Johnson's out. Montgomery's in. And Dudine is back in. So the Braves have a chance to get within 4 here and knock 5 off the lead after the 9-point margin. Casper Sepp. There, he missed the second one.
Yeah.
And the rebound taken down by DeVario. And they get it across the timeline, and All Right has it. 24-19, 5-point lead for the Beacons. And here's Wright with it. He goes left, stops. Cooper Swieger. He goes to the baseline all the way down, puts it up in the cross, blocked by Meta. But it's saved back in to Schmidt. And now what do we have?
Well, they're going to check the shot clock, but there was no. Oh, they're saying he gained possession by throwing it in bounds.
So Pettigrew is talking to Kelly Self.
Yeah, so they're basically saying because he gained enough possession to throw it in bounds.
They have possession still, and there's 2 on the shot clock.
I thought they were going to reset the shot clock. Maybe they're not.
They're going to make a substitution. Isaiah Shaw's coming in.
Right now, there's 2 on the shot clock.
And Carson Swieger going out. Meta gets the block.
Yeah, they reset the shot clock to 28 because Davis had possession, not much, but enough to call it change of possession.
So it's 28 in the shot clock, 9:07 to play.
Bradley
Mario with a right-hand dribble. Takes a look. Ball screen from Shaw. And the ball is inside to Cooper Swieger, who's back in. And his pull-up jumper is short. Rebound taken down, Meta again. Braves on the run in the front court. Duke Dean with it. Gets a screen from Meta. Gives it back to him. Laid up and got it in. Nice pass from Duke
screen
Dean.
and roll. Perfect
and
delivery.
24-21. Terrific pass by Duke Dean that time. Here's Shaw. Goes to the right. DeVario. Ball fake by De La Cruz Monegro.
Shaw's another three-point shooter.
And he backs up. Falling away. Shot misses. Rebound taken on the weak side by Duke Dean. Braves down 3 with the ball. Takes it up to the left. Gives it to Montgomery. Free throw line extended. Gets a screen up top. Now he's going to go to the basket. Flip it up off the glass too hard.
Right idea. He actually worked the screen really well, but I thought he should have used the glass there.
We'll have an 8-minute timeout coming up. And the next dead ball. Here's All Right. Gives it to Cooper Swieger. Looks left. He's going to go to the basket against Meta. Puts up the shot. Missed it. Great defense by Meta.
Just got to be careful about slapping down.
And here's Duke Dean. In the corner is Birch. Dean with it again. His pull-up jumper to tie the game. Missed it. Rebound comes long. Meta goes and gets. Goes to the floor. And here's a layup put up and good by
Davis.
Christian Davis.
A great job by Jonovic running down that board.
They're stuck on a number. They've got 24. 24-23. DeVario with it. The Bradley fans are up and cheering, and there's a ball taken away by Duke Dean. They get it back. With it to Shaw. Duke knocks it away, and he's going to get a foul.
It was a little too aggressive there. And again,
and we'll have an official time. 7:10 to go. Duke picks up his first foul.
You'll take that, though. You love the aggressiveness now from Bradley. It's just picked up a level.
That's a 13 foul on the Braves, 4 on the Beacons, and we're back in a minute. Bradley within a point, 24-23, and you're listening to Bradley Braves basketball. It's the Beacons from Learfield.
Where can living well take you? Well, anywhere you want. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, we understand greater all-around health starts by making sure greater access to health care is all around you. It's why Blue Cross is committed to advancing and simplifying the healthcare experience for our members, no matter the state you find yourself in. We'll be forever by your side, always elevating your healthcare well beyond.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
I'm Jim Shear. At Shear Mazda and Shear Volvo, we're fans. We're fans of Peoria and Bradley University, and we have been since 1957. It's that loyalty to our community that gives you a peace of mind to team up with Shear Automotive the next time you're in the market for a vehicle. Truth be told, we're big fans of you, which is probably why Shear dealerships rank among the very best in the nation in customer satisfaction. No matter what, let's all join together to cheer on Peoria and Bradley basketball. From all of us at Shear, go Braves!
When you need your floor better than it was before, browse for fashions, now that's better. When you look at your floor and you want it better for you, with a passion for floor fashions, Rouse will see you through. Better takes a personal touch, and if you don't buy from Rouse, you pay too much. When you need your floor better than it was before, Rouse Floor Fashions, now that's better.
Your news, your way, in the car, at home, or on the go. Tune in on 1470 and 100.3 or listen live at WMBDradio.com or the free WMBD radio app.
Back at the Enterprise Center, 24 for Valparaiso, 23 for the Braves. But that's sure better than 24 to 13, or what was it, 16? They had a 9-point lead. Yeah.
They missed their last 5 shots as Valparaiso. Remember yesterday, they scored 64 minutes in 21 minutes. They had 2 segments, one in the first half, one in the second, where they could not score. They do get stuck on numbers. You just got to stick with it, play your defense. They're going to get hot at times, but you kind of got to weather through it. And then Bradley has, and now they've upped the tempo a little bit. You saw, I mentioned Pat Altoff to Jaquan Johnson. Hey, let's go. Let's pick up the pace. Tempo. Try and wear the legs out.
Yep. Whether your game is the basketball court or playground, get back to world-class orthopedic care. Brought to you from OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedics. Find care now at osfhealthcare.org/orthocare. And they are the sponsors of this semifinal game
and the
in
legs,
St. Louis.
And the legs I'm talking about, it won't be the first half. It'll be the second half where it will really start to take toll.
Schmidt, the inbounds pass to DeVario. He's picked up by Duke Dean. And Daquan Johnson is back in.
Yeah,
Here's all right, firing a 3-ball right
Went
now.
underneath the screen again. It's just a mistake, just a bad play. Good play out of the timeout.
27-23, and that's going to bring Birch back in. Johnson with it between the rings, gives it to Duke Dean. Stops and goes to the wing on the left. He's trying to work.
And they're going to get De La Cruz really fighting Hannah hard. It was easy call for the official.
De La Cruz Monegro, and then that's team foul number 5, is it not? At 6:43. And here comes Johnson out.
Johnson's frustrated, but it's a simple thing. You've got to fight over the screen. If you don't do it, you're coming out.
Inbound baseline left. Atlatson's back in the game. He's got it in the corner left now. Takes a couple dribbles and almost a foul by Schmidt there. Here's Duke Dean. Grabs a tough pass and fires the jumper. No good.
A little short.
And here comes DeVario across the timeline. So they finally got off the 24. And here's Cooper Swigger's 3. Bounce it no good. Rebound is tipped a couple of times. Montgomery last touch.
Oh, wow. I don't like that one because the way the ball was moving, you had the Valparaiso player going to the baseline. That's the direction the ball went.
Kelly Self makes the call. And here's all right to inbound. 27-23, 4-point lead again. Here's all right from the corner on the left. It's good.
Again, got lost on defense.
Christian Davis gets coming back in, and now it's a 7-point lead again. It went from 1 to 7 in a blink.
2 3-point shots will do that to you.
Here's Duke Dean. Stops, gives the pass to Montgomery. 6 minutes to go in the half. Braves now down by 7 again. Here's Duke and Cooper Swigger. Here's he threw it away. Turnover.
That's a
foul on Atlason.
And that's a good call. Atlason tried to cut him off and push out and trying to get him to step out of bounds, but silly foul there.
Duke's struggling a little bit, isn't he?
He's short. Again, it affects everybody. It's just how you adjust.
Third turnover for the Braves.
Bradley down to 40% shooting, 8 of 20 from the field.
30 of 23. So now Bradley's stuck on a number here. Here's all right with it. And Christian Davis has got him now. Schmidt with it. Atlason on him. DeVario has it and moves back. Still on the right side. High post passes to Swigger. DeVario to Negro. And now all right with 6-5 on the shot clock. He's going to take a shot.
Yeah, he sure is.
4, 3, 2. Lean-in shot is missed.
Really good defense by Davis.
Taken down by Darius Hanna. Here comes the Braves across the timeline with 5:15 to play in the half. Hanna wanted to set a ball screen but did not. Montgomery has it between the rings. Looks up top. It's Atlason with it. Takes a look. Still holds it. Gives to Duke Dean. 13-12 on the shot clock. Duke with it. He's going to drive all the way down and loses it. And it knocked away out of bounds. Meta's going to come back in and replaces Atlason. Inbound baseline left. 8 on the shot clock. Braves inbound with Davis. Valparaiso 30, Bradley 23. Lob Meta gives to Hanna. He could take this guy.
Doesn't know the time.
2-1, fires it up and bounced it no good.
Had no clue how much time was on the clock.
And here comes all right with it across the timeline. They look to double him, give it into Swigger, and the ball's intercepted by Christian Davis on the turnover. Here's Duke Dean with it. Goes around 1, around 2. Meta lays it out, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair with 4:30 to play in the first half.
That's really been the best offense, is basically the high ball screen
pick
and roll to the basket.
Meta's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He has 7 points. He has a bunch of rebounds. They're going to get Casper Sepp into the game after the first free throw. Meta 1 of 2. Made that one.
Valparaiso's really pushing out their defense on Duke Dean. They know what he's able to do when he gets going.
Well, they saw that firsthand in the second half of the game there. 30-24, 1 more for Meta, who has 8 points and leads the Braves in scoring. That one's up, and that one's good. 9 points for Meta.
1-2-1 zone again, or 1-2-2.
30-25. You got to keep the ball out of All Right's hands. He's going to fire a 3. Is he in the game now?
He is. He's in the other side.
Okay.
Duke Dean's on him.
Here's DeVario, his 3. Bounce away, no good. Rebound taken down by Hanna. And he went high in the air. Braves try to cut into this lead. Ball faked by Christian Davis. And it's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Beacons. 22 on the shot clock.
Double teamed on the out of bounds. All right, double teamed on the sideline screen. Had Jonovic, but never got to it.
Christian Davis will inbound sideline left. 4:05 to play in the first half. We're going to have an official time on the next dead ball. Here's Duke Dean out near the timeline against DeVario. Gives to the ball gets away.
Hanna's got to be better.
Hanna, but picked up by Duke Dean. 10-9 on the shot clock. Now 8, now 7. Gives it to.
And 1. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a foul underneath. A good ball fake.
Yeah.
Going to the basket by Hanna. So the Braves will have official time with under 4 minutes. 3:48 to play in the half. Valparaiso 30 and Bradley 25. And they get Carson Swigger back into the game. When we come back, you're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
The Bradley Braves didn't head into this season without a game plan. Choosing the best strategy for the road ahead is essential. Thankfully, making a game plan is easier with Health Alliance. When you become a member, you get access to doctors you trust, perks you deserve, and customer service reps always ready to help. Join a winning team that's dedicated to delivering dependable coverage, made for Bradley fans like you. Learn more at healthalliance.org.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Winter roads? No problem. Yokohama tires are ready to take you anywhere you want to go this season at Peoria Tire. Shop Yokohama tires like the Geolander CV4S, which has long-lasting all-weather performance and allows you to conquer every terrain this winter, regardless of how wet the conditions are. Visit Peoria Tire today or call 309-693-8473 to make every drive a performance. Don't let winter slow you down.
Stay connected with the Phil Luciano Show, weekdays from 3 to 6 on 1470 and 100.3 WMBD.
We're back at I won't say Carter Arena. Look at all these people.
I know.
Enterprise Center in St. Louis as the Braves will have a chance to eat into this lead again. It's 30-25, and it's been Allwright and Cooper Swigger and not much else.
Allwright has 16 points in the first half, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 5 from three-point land. At this point, you're almost to the point you're face guarding the kid. He does not get another three-point shot off. Otherwise, it's going to be problematic. Now, again, this starts to wear. As Bradley kind of hangs around, that's really all they have to do right now. Because, again, you're forcing more and more effort from Valparaiso to work on those legs. I would like to see the pace pick up for Bradley, though.
Meta, 3 for 3 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line, 6 rebounds, 9 points, an assist, and a blocked shot. That's a pretty impressive performance.
Yeah, the two leading scorers for Bradley are kind of not the normal. Ahmet with Jonovic with 9 and Christian Davis with 7 on that hobbled ankle. Has not looked hobbled at all.
Duke is 1 of 5 from the field and 0 of 3 from 3.
Got to get Montgomery going. He's got a 3-point shot. Duke Dean's got a bucket. And Hannah, I think, does he have a bucket? He does not. He has a free throw.
And
he's going back.
Two more here. And Randy Heimerman talks to him. Don't know what he said. And he gives Hannah the ball. Makes them both. The Braves will be within 1 possession. Free throw is up and good. You know how Darius is. Sometimes
yesterday he had a slow start. In the second half, he really came alive.
Second free throw is pushed in and out.
Meta had position, just couldn't get a hold of it.
So there's a miss. Schmidt got the rebound. And here comes DeVario with it across the timeline. Cooper Swigger. Meta's on him. Looks left, looks right.
Dead ball.
Hands off. Now he gets it back. Hands it to DeVario. 14-13 on the shot clock, and his jumper is up and bounced no good. Rebound is taken down by Darius Hannah. Gives it to Dean, and he's running across the timeline with 3:20 to go. He moves to the left. Christian Davis inside to Meta. Saved it into Montgomery.
Just
nice
had a
play.
bad pass. Christian was too anxious, trying to get it to him too
Meta's
quick.
going to the basket again. Backs in, puts it up, blocked.
Yeah, younger Schwieger and older Schwieger basically came behind for the block.
And here comes Wright again. He's going to the basket. Lay it up and get it.
Basically used Carson Schwieger as the screen off to the basket.
So after the missed free throw, they come back and get a layup. Here's Duke Dean with it. 2:45 to play in the first half. 32-26. Hands off to Duke Dean in the corner on the right. DeVario's with him. He gets a screen and gives it to Montgomery, who's out near the timeline waiting for a ball screen. Didn't use it. Here's a 3 by Zeke. Good!
Need to get him going. That's his second 3-point bucket.
and makes it a 3-point game. 32-29. Zeke gets the three. DeVario, Cooper Swigger, and gives it to All Right again. Davis runs into a screen. Now gets back. 11-10 on the shot clock. Cooper Swigger gives it to Schmidt. Ball fake, gets a man off his feet, and he fouled him a 3-point shot.
Now, I don't like that because he leans in.
Is he going to get 2 or 3?
Well, that's the question.
They're going to take a look at it. The way they shoot free throws, 2 minutes to go in the half. 32-29, a ball fake, and Zeke went into him.
They're going to look at it. I think it's more for where his feet were on the shot.
Corey Thomas is coming in, and so is Jaquan Johnson. With 2 minutes to play in the half. Braves were behind by a point at halftime at Valparaiso.
They're saying 3-point shot. And Coach Wardle says he jumped backwards, but he did not. Montgomery was
Here's
jumping
Swigger.
forward. Schmidt.
They're great free throwers. Up and good. Schmidt was the one who took it. 33-29. We had one of these yesterday, too. But you can't do that with this team.
Well, the thing is he'd done his job.
Second free throw.
He forced Schmidt to put the ball on the floor. It's going to be a low percentage shot anyway. Now it's just a fly, just a challenge. You don't need to be that aggressive on the challenge of the three there.
Duke out, Meta out. And he'll try to get it back to a 6-point lead at 35-29. What do you know? He missed it. So it's a 5-point lead with 1:55 to play. And here comes Johnson with it across the timeline. Gives to Thomas. Gives to Zeke, who backs up. He hit a three a moment ago. He gives to Hannah. Is he going downstairs? He is. His hook shot misses. Rebound is put back.
Good job
on the other
Thomas.
side by Corey Thomas.
Schmidt was a little late, and the ball went right to him.
34-31. DeVario. Cooper Swigger. Here's Schmidt go to the basket. Stop. Good defense by the Braves. Give it off to DeVario. Up front, Cooper Swigger's three. In and out. Rebound taken down. Corey Thomas. 1:15 to play in the first half. He brings it across the timeline. 24 on the shot clock. Has it up high left. Here's Hannah. His lean-in shot is in and out.
Right there.
We should have taken it in. 1 minute to play in the half.
That's a good look for him.
Here's Swigger with it. He fires three up and bounced it no good. Rebound taken down by Swigger, who went and got it and hooks it up and missed it. Rebound Hannah has almost lost it, got it back. 45 seconds to play in the half. 34-31. Braves can tie the lead or tie the game with a three-ball. There is 16 seconds difference between the game and the shot clock. There'll be 16 overall. Clock runs with 14, now 13. With it is Montgomery. He goes to the baseline. He stops. 8-7 on the shot clock. Bad pass to Corey Thomas.
Gotta go.
5, now 4. Here's three ball is bounced away, no good. Taken down by Cooper Swigger with 14 seconds to go. The Braves are going to be behind at halftime, and timeout taken by All Right with 10 seconds to go. We'll talk plus 30 seconds. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Morgan Stanley values long-term relationships with its clients. The Grandview Capital Group of Morgan Stanley's Peoria office knows that building relationships begins with getting to know each client. Everyone has different goals, from planning for retirement to saving for a child's education. The Grandview Capital Group can create personal investment strategies to help you meet your retirement, education, wealth transfer, and other financial needs. So call the Grandview Capital Group at 309-671-4653. That's 309-671-4653. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC.
Learfield presents Bradley Men's Basketball on 1470 and 100.3 WMBD.
34-31 in favor of Valparaiso. They led most of the half now. Bradley in the first 5-6 minutes had the lead. They built it up to 9 at one point, and the Braves have been whittling away, but haven't been able to tie it up yet. So they have 10 seconds to go, and you got to watch the
You got to think it's going to find its way into all right or Cooper Schwieger's hands.
And it'll be inbounded by Tyler Schmidt.
Bradley goes zone.
DeVario with it with 7, now 6, now 5. Inside is Cooper Schwieger. Stops, puts it up, and missed it at the horn. Good defense again by Meta. Well, the halftime score is 34-31. I believe Braves have possession to start the second half.
No, Valparaiso does.
Valparaiso does. Okay. 34-31. I would say the Braves did not play the best first half of basketball, but they're only 3 down.
The good thing for them is their defense locked up late, held Valparaiso one of their last 9. So their defense kind of found itself after Valparaiso got off to that 9-point lead, whittled it down. Now, second half, first 5 minutes is going to be huge because now you've got the momentum back to your side by coming back there late in the first half. Don't want to give it back by allowing Valpo to get going again.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of the first half there, although the Braves did not fall 9 points behind in that game. They were maybe 6 at one point.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're down a little bit, which is okay. Sometimes I think we play better when we're a point down. We're not too confident.
Coasting.
Not coasting, but too confident and quick and forget what got us there. So at this point, make some adjustments. One of them I think you need to consider is whoever the high ball screener is, whoever's Cooper Schwieger's guarding, he can't be the high ball screener because he's getting switched on to Duke Dean, and he's quick enough that it's causing problems.
Halftime show coming up with Morton Buildings. You know, when you build it with Morton, you build something that lasts. Morton Buildings stands the test of time. Check them out online at mortonbuildings.com. We'll go over the stat numbers. We'll take a look at the keys to the game and more when we come back. Halftime. Valpo has the lead. They'll have the ball starting the second half, 34-31. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
You've trusted them since 1940. Oberlander Electric has been your electric contractor for your business, and they remind you that they'll take care of your residents, including solar panels. Harness the power of the sun and never pay power bills again. New solar installs typically pay for themselves in a few years. Call Oberlander anytime, 24/7, 365 days a year, and they'll send out one of their highly trained electrical professionals. Call 694-1468 or visit oberlanderelectric.com.
If you have a business in Central Illinois, you need to listen. Have you looked at your Ameren bill? Electric costs are at an all-time high and not coming down anytime soon. Trade in your electric bill for solar and let the sun power your business. I am David Knight, owner of Illinois Solar Services. Let us provide you with everything you need to power your business using the sun. We partner with Oberlander Electric, giving you the best service in Central Illinois. Visit us at illinoissolarservices.com for more information.
You've trusted them since 1940. Oberlander Electric has been your electric contractor for your business, and they remind you that they'll take care of your residents, including solar panels. Harness the power of the sun and never pay power bills again. New solar installs typically pay for themselves in a few years. Call Oberlander anytime, 24/7, 365 days a year, and they'll send out one of their highly trained electrical professionals. Call 694-1468 or visit oberlanderelectric.com.
Listen up, warehouse professionals. Kurt Fisher here from G&D. While your company might be shrinking, ours is growing, and we need the best folks to join our team. G&D is rapidly hiring all warehouse positions, from administrators, supervisors, team leads, and warehouse associates. If you're concerned about your company's future or just looking for a change, come join the best warehouse team in Central Illinois. We're expanding in Morton, Peoria, East Peoria, and beyond. Apply today at gdintegrated.com, and let's get to work.
Stay connected with 1470 and 100.3 WMBD.
Welcome back to the Enterprise Center in St. Louis. Halftime score is Valparaiso 34 and Bradley 31. Valpo, by the way, is 12-4 when they lead at the half. Bradley is 7-6 on the season. When trailing, they trailed at the half at Valparaiso by a point. Today, it is 3 points. And All Right has risen on the all-time Missouri Valley Conference scoring charts. He's now tied with John Sherman Williams for 5th place all-time He played at Indiana State from 82 through 83 and 520 points. He is very, very good. The official statistics are on the way, and we'll take a look at those and the keys to the game. Bradley not shooting it very well from the field, are they?
No, 40%, 12 of 30 from there. They are shooting it pretty well from three. No, I'm sorry. That's Valparaiso. Bradley, 37% from the field, 10 of 27, only 3 of 12 from three-point range, 25%. Bradley has not found the range yet here in St. Louis. Now they've taken, yesterday I think they took 13 shots total from three. Today they've taken 12 in the first half. I think where they've been most successful is when they get the ball inside, attacking the basket, either off the dribble or the pass over the top. As far as scoring, Ahmet Jonovic leads Bradley with 9 points, has 6 rebounds. Darius Hanna's got to get going. Only 2 points, does have 6 boards. Zeke Montgomery has 6 on 2 3-point shots. Christian Davis has been good on that ankle. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Duke D needs to get going. Only 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from three-point range. 2 points, 2 assists, and a turnover. Talked about it. They've kind of made him timid. They're really either double screening or double teaming him off the ball screen, or they're switching Schwieger, the bigger player, and it's been effective for Valparaiso in the first half. For Valparaiso, they started the game 70%. They've dropped off considerably. Bradley's defense has kicked in late in the half. As I mentioned, Valparaiso, 1 of its last 9 from the field, but still 12 of 30 from the field, 40%, 6 of 12 from three-point range, 50%, and 80% from the free throw line, 4 of 5 from there. Their leading scorer, all right, 18 points on 7 of 10 shooting, and the more concerning part is the 4 of 5 from three-point range. You know he's a shooter. You've got to keep it. You've got to drive him off the line. Cooper Schwieger's also played well, 9 points, 5 rebounds, does have 2 turnovers as well. Really no foul trouble to speak of. De La Cruz has 2 fouls, and Sepp has 2 fouls for Valparaiso. Nobody on the Bradley side with any fouls. As far as turnovers, Valparaiso has 4 compared to Bradley's 3. Rebounds, Valparaiso 20-19 in that category. Points off turnovers, Bradley 5-3. Points in the paint, we talked about it. Getting to the basket, getting to the line. Bradley winning that battle 14-6. Second chance points 5-3 in favor of Bradley, and bench points Bradley 5-2, but really need to get some more off the bench as well.
Yeah, and we the plus-minus leader for Bradley in the first half was Meta with 9. Atlason with minus 14. Carson Schwieger had minus 9, and their leader is are all right, and Cooper Schwieger, as you might think, and they're plus 7. All right, we'll take our halftime break and be back. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Here's another home improvement insight from Peoria Siding and Window.
Protecting your home from the elements starts at the top with a beautiful, durable Owens Corning roof.
Adding gutter helmet is the next step. Your gutters will never clog, so you won't risk falling off a ladder. All this gutter protection also comes with great curb appeal.
You choose the shingles that suit you, and the Peoria Siding and Window team will get to work. We are Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, allowing us to offer you an industry-leading 50-year warranty.
Choose gutter helmet in a complementary color, and it will look like beautiful crown molding on your roof. The gutter helmet system was developed with and approved by all major roofing companies. It is the only product on the market that offers a triple lifetime warranty while keeping your roofing warranty intact.
Start today with a free estimate and experience how a new roof and gutter helmet protect better together. Financing is available, and you'll save 10% when you say you heard it here.
Call us. Click on PeoriaSiding.com or visit the showroom in Washington.
Your Avanti's is now offering delivery through DoorDash and Grubhub. Now get great Avanti's food with faster delivery times at all 4 of your Avanti's locations in Peoria, North Peoria, East Peoria, and Pekin. Avanti's now offering DoorDash and Grubhub delivery. At Avanti's, your money goes further and is a great place to feed your family at all 4 Avanti's locations. Whether it's dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, Avanti's menu provides value for your dollars.
Avanti's has so many choices. It's great Italian food.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
Walters Brothers Harley-Davidson is proud to be the official ride of Bradley basketball. And if you're looking for a new ride of your own, stop into Walters Brothers and check out the new Harley-Davidson motorcycles. No excuses. Get to Walters Brothers and crank up the throttle on a new generation of Harleys. Check out the newest styles for your favorite motor clothes, ladies, and get some accessories from experts in our parts department. Walters Brothers Harley-Davidson, giving the hometown team a reason to ride since 1921.
Envision Insurance Group and Auto Owners Insurance want to serve you. There is no better feeling than seeing a client's car repaired after an accident occurs, providing peace of mind as insurance repairs their home after a bad storm. Envision Insurance Group and Auto Owners Insurance team up to make sure our clients are protected against the unknown of tomorrow. Contact me, Chad Klein, at 683-1100 to discuss your auto and home insurance needs today.
Bank of Farmington Integrity Community Bank is located not only in Peoria across from the shops at Grand Prairie on Route 91, but also in Farmington, Canton, Williamsfield, and now they have a brand new drive-up ATM in West Peoria near the City Building. With the latest digital banking products, drive-through lanes, ATM, full loan department, they're large enough to offer all the great services you expect, but small enough to know you by name. Bank of Farmington Community Banking at its best. Stop in or visit integritycb.com for more information. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Go Bradley Braves.
Are you looking for the right family dentist for you and your children? Look no further than Small Town Dental. Small Town believes in preventative, patient-centered dentistry within your community. Our family-friendly culture is what we offer all of our patients, whether they come in for a simple cleaning or cosmetic problems. Serving Peoria, Bloomington, Chillicothe, Tremont, Hopedale, and Morden. Also visit our pediatric office, Small Town Dental Kids. Call us at 309-497-6475. Find more information or schedule online at smalltowndental.com. Choose Small Town Dental and stay rooted in community.
Catch every bit of fun and the latest news on the Greg and Dan Show. Weekday mornings from 5:30 to 9 on 1470 and 100.3 WMBD.
Back at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, the Braves have come back on the floor, and the Beacons have as well. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
1470 and 100.3 WMBD and 93.3 WPBG HD4 Peoria.
And again, tonight's semifinal is brought to you by OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedics. All right, a check of the how we're doing on the keys to the game, brought to you by your Peoria area Toyota dealers. Well, the first one's not close. Duke Dean and All Right points match up. Duke has...
You're asking me, aren't you?
Yeah.
My fault. Duke Dean has 2. All Right has 18. He's got a lot of catching up to do.
That's for sure. For the game, under 11 turnovers, that's good.
Yeah,
3.
Bradley at 3.
Have the lead with 5 minutes to go. That'll be important. Right, less than 14 points. Well, you can forget about that because he has 18 right now. More than 11 turnovers.
They've got 4.
All right. And over 8 Bradley steals.
That's in jeopardy. Bradley's got 3. 2 of them by Christian Davis.
So thus far, not too good. We have 2.5 minutes left for the start of the second half. And the Beacons will have the basketball, and they have a 34-31 lead. The Braves trailed yesterday at the half as well. But we'll be back with the second half. We'll take a 90-second break. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
At Busey Wealth Management, we're proud to partner with individuals, families, and foundations, ensuring possibilities become achievements. From preserving and enhancing your assets to securing your legacy for future generations, we're focused on your success. UC Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868, member FDIC.
The Bradley Braves didn't head into this season without a game plan. Choosing the best strategy for the road ahead is essential. Thankfully, making a game plan is easier with Health Alliance. When you become a member, you get access to doctors you trust, perks you deserve, and customer service reps always ready to help. Join a winning team that's dedicated to delivering dependable coverage, made for Bradley fans like you. Learn more at healthalliance.org.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
Don't miss a moment of your favorite news and talk shows. Listen live on 1470 and 100.3 WMBD at WMBDradio.com or with the free WMBD radio app.
Look like both Schwiegers are starting the second half with all right. Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro, all right. And Darius DeVario, I believe, are the five. Duke Dean, Zeke Montgomery, Darius Hannah, Christian Davis, and Meta Jonovic, who's been the best player on the floor for the Braves tonight.
Cannot argue that.
And a little bit of everything.
Valparaiso has the first opportunity here. Again, I think you need to send a message. Wright cannot be the first guy to take a shot in the second half for Valparaiso. He and
DeVario will inbound.
Cooper Schwieger have 27 of their 34 points. You've got to make someone else beat you.
And here's all right with a left-hand dribble across the timeline. He's picked up by Christian Davis, and he's got it on the left. Gives up to Schwieger, and his three-point shot is up and missed.
Good
and rebound is
by
long.
Jonovic.
On the left side by Duke Dean. So the Braves have their first possession. Here's Montgomery with it. Here's Christian Davis. Inside, Darius Hannah. Here they go. They're going to go to him. He stops, he hooks, he scores.
As they should. He got hot in the second half yesterday. Obviously, they want to get him going.
34-33. The Braves get a stop and a goal from Hannah. Here's a lob to Schwieger, who missed the first shot. Going downhill is Monegro, and here's a three. Bounced away, no good. Rebound taken on the weak side by Carson Schwieger. DeVario. Connor Schwieger. There's a jumper for three. Is good.
Actually, that's a pretty good fly there by Hannah. Still got it off.
By DeVario, so they're back up to a 4-point lead. With the shot. Here's Duke Dean with it. Takes the ball to the baseline on the left. Waits for a screen. And now it's Christian Davis. They're looking for Darius Hannah again. Here's Montgomery with it. 13 on the shot clock. Waiting for a screen from Hannah. Instead, he gets the ball. He's going to the basket. He stops. He fires it up.
Walked.
And traveled. Turned it over. Bradley's fourth turnover. So they get a basket, and the Braves turn it over, and they're down 4, 37-34. 18:33 to play for the ball game. Here's All Right. Gets a ball screen and a pick and pop. Schwieger, Connor. Gives it to Monegro. His shot bounces away, no good. Rebound taken down.
Get a foul on Carson
Hannah,
Schwieger.
and Carson Schwieger fouled him. Connor and Carson. And that's their first team foul of the second half. 18:20 to go. And Duke Dean gets the ball across the timeline. He's greeted by DeVario. Let's see if we can get Duke going. Bounce passes to Meta up top on a double high post. Hands it to Duke. Gets a screen, but they fight through it. Now he's going to go to the basket. His pull-up jumper is good.
Yeah, there he got to that 10 to 15-foot range. Seeing the ball go through the hoop helps him out.
37-35. With the De La Cruz, Monegro. Gets it back from Schwieger. He's going to the baseline.
Monegro.
Stopped. There's a skip pass. Up top is right. His long-range three is bounced no good. Rebound Schwieger. Layup good. Didn't get the ball.
Well, that was fortunate. Davis went into the screen there himself. Got to be careful of that.
With it is Montgomery. They jump at him. Duke Dean with it. Now to the left. Here's Christian Davis moving in the lane and threw a behind-the-back pass out of bounds.
Right idea. Hannah wasn't expecting it.
He should have shot the ball. 39-35.
He was going to go over Schwieger. I don't know if that's going to be good there.
And Connor Schwieger. And a Cruz Monegro flips it up, missed it, fouled.
Montgomery, got to be better. He got beat and then commits a foul on the backside, and that where you don't want them to go is the free throw line. Make him make a tough shot.
So they could go up 6 here. And Jaquan Johnson coming in. Pretty good free thrower. 79%. He's got 2. First one's good.
Couple early offensive rebounds here in the second half for Valparaiso have been problematic for Bradley as well.
Montgomery out. Johnson in. Trying to make it a 6-point lead. 34-31 at halftime. And they've doubled it. 17-10 to play. 41-35. And here comes Johnson with it across the timeline. Dean goes back door. Is he going to go to the corner on the right? There's Christian Davis. Inside is Hannah. He's going to work against Connor, and he goes in a 3-point play.
And one.
For Hannah.
Went to the right-hand side. I think Schwieger thought he was going to turn back to the left, but did a nice job. He lost the ball on the way up, but gained control.
And put it in.
And got it to go
fouled. And because he had the delay, that gave him the foul, probably.
I think the fact that the ball popped is the reason that it got called.
Meta out, and Corey Thomas, who played well while he was in there. One more for Hannah at the free throw line here. Try to get the 3-point play and get the ball game back to a 3-point game. Short. Stays at 4. 41-37. Monegro. Schwieger. They have both Schwiegers in. Carson is going down to the baseline now. Coming out is De La Cruz Monegro. He leans in, fires it, misses it. Rebound taken down by the Braves, and here comes the Braves on the move. Hannah with it. Gives to Johnson. Goes inside in the corner. Christian Davis's 3 is good.
And that's what I'm talking about. He got deep, but Juwan Johnson did a great job looking for the outlet, found Davis in the corner.
Christian Davis having a game, 41-40. Braves down 1. All right, almost lost the ball. Now Johnson's working with him and almost stole it. His hands were working like a blender. Wanted a ball screen. Here's Carson Schwieger, 7-6 on the shot clock. Now 5. With it, with 4. Don't foul.
Oh, that is not a foul. That is not a foul.
And a 4-point play opportunity. 44-40. And fouling a 3-point play again for the second time.
I want to see the replay.
In 2 games.
He never touches him on the shot. It was because he altered the shot, he calls the foul. It's a bad call.
He's about to, Kelly Self is about to tee him. Back in a minute for a 4-point opportunity to give a 5-point lead. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Your Avanti's is now offering delivery through DoorDash and Grubhub. Now get great Avanti's food with faster delivery times at all 4 of your Avanti's locations in Peoria, North Peoria, East Peoria, and Pekin. Avanti's now offering DoorDash and Grubhub delivery. At Avanti's, your money goes further and is a great place to feed your family at all 4 Avanti's locations. Whether it's dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, Avanti's menu provides value for your dollars.
Avanti's has so many choices. It's great Italian food.
I'm Jim Shear. At Shear Mazda and Shear Volvo, we're fans. We're fans of Peoria and Bradley University, and we have been since 1957. It's that loyalty to our community that gives you a peace of mind to team up with Shear Automotive the next time you're in the market for a vehicle. Truth be told, we're big fans of you. which is probably why Shear dealerships rank among the very best in the nation in customer satisfaction. No matter what, let's all join together to cheer on Peoria and Bradley basketball. From all of us at Shear, go Braves!
Every day we rise so that together we shine. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois understands what it means to shine a light on the helpers, the healers, the ones building a lasting future of wellness for all of us. Together, we're on this journey, empowering Blue Cross members with the newest technologies, fulfilling our oldest promise, to be forever by your side, rising together toward a healthier tomorrow through it all.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Your community, your station. Stay connected with WMBD Radio.
Back in St. Louis at the Enterprise Center. Didn't look like there was any contact on that play.
No, I saw the replay above, and the reason the foul got called and the angle that Self was at, I understand why he made the call. It's just not the right call. What Davis did is he did fly at the shot, but he went across the front. He forced
which is what you're supposed
De La
to do.
Cruz Monegro
Fly-by.
to alter his shot, and because he altered his shot, that's why the foul call was made, even though it was the wrong call.
So it's 44-40, and they have another free throw coming up. The Braves got it within a point, and then bing, bing, bing. 3-point shot, called foul. Brian was close to getting a tee, by the way. He had to
Kelly
whistle
Self
it
had was starting to move the whistle to his mouth. Wisely walked away, allowed Wardle to have his complaint, and walked away.
Wait till they check out that replay.
It was close. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a tough call because he's behind it. The problem is the angle.
And there are two other officials on the floor, too.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the call is made, and once you do it, I don't think you can take it back.
So Jefferson La Cruz Monegro has been big, and he's got 8 points, and he's going for number 9. It's easy to do when you get fouled or get called for a 3-point foul. Free throws up and missed.
It's a rebound.
They got it.
Can't give up the rebound there.
And so they got another shot at it. That's effort. Then DeVario. Here's a ball knocked away. A
Davis
steal
again.
By Davis. Easy. Laid it up. Got it in.
Nicely done.
A steal. An Alexander Steakhouse steal for a basket.
He is
Makes
really
it a 2-point game.
giving a gutty effort out there. He's probably about 70%, but he is playing a game.
44-42. With it on the move is DeVario. Now give it to Schmidt. Here's all right. His jumper is up and good.
Yeah, that's a player right there.
And it's back to a 5-point lead, 47-42. And that was defended. Here's a bounce pass thrown away and out of bounds.
I think
touched.
it was kicked by a Valpo player, I believe.
But that wasn't going through. It was they tried a backdoor.
Well, he tried to screen and roll it with Thomas.
Christian Davis will inbound. 5-point lead, 47-42. 14:53 to play. Inbound baseline right, Christian Davis. Looks at Hannah. Gives it to him up high. Gives it Corey Thomas. He works against Connor Swieger. Duke Dean on the wing on the right. Here's Hannah. His hook shot goes in.
Yeah,
bounced
took
up,
advantage of
got it in.
of the smaller matchup against Schmidt. Went right at him.
They just put the 2 points up for Valparaiso on the board. That's not the right there. They got it. 47-44. De La Cruz Monegro with it. Now is Connor Swieger. Got to have some help, Corey. Picks up the ball. Now Schmidt drives down the lane, flips it up and flipped it in. 49-44. Meta's going to come in the next dead ball. Johnson with it. Looks straight away. Downstairs, Corey Thomas lays it in. Nice pass by Johnson.
Really tough pass by Johnson. Thomas, nice hands.
49-46. Meta's coming in the next dead ball. 13:48 to play. De La Cruz Monegro hands it off to All Right. And Johnson is on him. Don't get a reach-in foul. Now Hannah's got him into the lane. Stops, walked.
He walked, absolutely.
And turned it over. Brian Wardle applauds that call. That's the 6th turnover. And the Braves can get within one or tie the game. And they're going to get Carson Swigger back in. Replaces Schmidt.
I don't think they like the matchup with Hannah going against Schmidt. And so they get him out there for defensive purposes. Now they bring a 3/4 court pressure.
And here's Duke Dean.
And back off into a 2-3 zone.
Duke has not been much of a factor here. He's got it. It gives to Hannah between the rings.
Yeah, 2-3
Montgomery
zone.
Gets a ball screen. Looks at the return pass. It's Meta inside. And he threw it away.
Horrible pass.
Turnover for
chance.
Meta. And here they come, and there's all right. That's a 6th turnover. Here's Wright. Moves inside. Blocked by Meta. His 2nd block of the night. Duke Dean with it. A chance to get within a point with a basket. A 3-ball gets him a tie. Here's Duke with it. Bounce pass is to Johnson. Oh, Meta was open inside. Bounce pass is given to Hannah, who lays it up and going in. And a trifecta opportunity.
I don't know how that pass got through, but it got through from Jonovic.
He got the assist.
And Valparaiso kept pushing into Hannah.
After a block shot at the other end.
And he gets another and one opportunity.
And can tie the game at 49 if he makes it.
More importantly,
Schmidt comes in for Wright.
3rd foul on De La Cruz Montenegro. Bradley can tie the game.
Double figures now for Hannah. He has 10. And he can tie it up here. Now Johnson goes into this 2-spot left, and Montgomery comes back.
Guessing this is a set-up pressure after the made free throw.
Hannah dribbles the ball 3 times. Deep knee bend to tie the game and does.
Now I expect 2-2-1, 1-2-2.
49-49.
No, 1-2-2 pressure.
And now it's Schmidt. Arching pass.
Oh, what are you going?
By DeVario. Meta on Connor Swigger. Here's a jumper up, bounced away, no good. Rebound tipped out long.
Getting too many offensive rebounds here in the second half.
And Connor goes up and lays it in.
I think that's their 4th offensive rebound of the half.
And it's 51-49. Johnson with it, gets a screen. Now in the switch, it's Carson Swigger on him. Hand at the high post, waits for Montgomery to come by. Instead hands it to Duke Dean. He looks to go to the corner, and now Montgomery out front. 10-9 on the shot clock. 11 official time and an extra ball. Gets a ball screen. Here's Montgomery. His jumper bounces away, no good.
Got to hustle back. They've got numbers if they want them.
And with it is Benegro. He bounces it, no good. Hannah gets the rebound. Can tie it again. And Duke Dean slows it down. Christian Davis will come in the next dead ball.
Hannah's gassed.
Near the timeline. That timeout is coming. Bounce passes to Meta at the high post. Has the dribble. Waits for Duke. Drops a bad pass. And he now gets it. He would have had a shot. And he says, get back. Get out of the way. 6-5 on the shot clock. Now 4. With it is Bully. Lays it up and in. And fouled. How did he do it? He went right through 3 people and laid it up, and we'll go to the line when we come back to give Bradley the lead. As Christian Davis comes in, and we're back in a minute. We're tied at 51 with 11:15 to go. Unbelievable.
I don't even think he had control of the ball
until
he took it up for the shot.
Looked like an NBA player there. Just flipping the ball up.
Make a play, and then he gets fouled as on top of it.
51-51 with 11:15 to go, and a chance for a 3-point play for Bully going to the line.
And to take the lead.
Yeah, it's tied now, 51-51. Back in a minute, you're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Morgan Stanley values long-term relationships with its clients. The Grandview Capital Group of Morgan Stanley's Peoria office knows that building relationships begins with getting to know each client. Everyone has different goals, from planning for retirement to saving for a child's education. The Grandview Capital Group can create personal investment strategies to help you meet your retirement, education, wealth transfer, and other financial needs. So call the Grandview Capital Group at 309-671-4653. That's 309-671-4653. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC, member SIPC.
Club Car Wash, skying high for the slam. Club Car Wash should be in your starting five on game day, with 4 locations in Peoria. Visit clubcarwash.com to find one near you. Proud sponsor of Bradley Athletics.
Join the club.
Hi, this is Gary Uftring, and I want to buy your car or truck. That's right, turn your car into cash, because right now your vehicle is worth more than ever before, and we'll write you a check today. For a fast, free appraisal, visit any Uftring Auto Group dealer.
Your source for news and talk is always just a tap away. Download the free WMBT radio app on the App Store today.
Back in St. Louis at the Enterprise Center, semifinals. And the Braves are shooting much better in the second half. They're still not getting anything from Duke Dean. He's having trouble getting shots off.
Bradley is 90%. Yeah, I'm not kidding. 90% from the field, 9 of 10 in the second half, 50% from 3, 1 of 2. But it's been more getting to the basket, attacking the lane, post-ups, drives, whatever it takes, and that's how they've gotten going. For Valparaiso, they are 43% in the second half, 6 of 14. Allright's got 1 3, but he's not gotten it going yet. Got to continue to basically make someone else beat you. That being said, De La Cruz Monegro, 8 points in the second half for them. He has been effective.
Jaquan Johnson is certainly making an impact in the last couple of minutes. He got a steal. He got the and one, which he'll be attempting when we return.
So look at the time with the lead. Valparaiso 24-47. Bradley only 3 minutes and 16 seconds. I think this is their first chance at a lead since early in the game.
Yeah.
That would be big. You get this crowd involved. They've already been involved the last couple of minutes. But if you get the lead, it's going to basically just kick up another level.
Bradley had a lead of 5 at 17-18 of the first half.
And then from there, Valparaiso took over.
We'll check their lineup. They have Schmidt. They have DeVario. They have both of the Seppas in now. And, of course, Connor Swieger. And Allright comes back. The Braves at the free throw line, I believe, are what? Johnson, free throw missed.
He is struggling from there. 9 of 14. It's been a problem.
So it's tied at 51. And DeVario with a basketball, and Duke Dean is on him. Passes to Allright, guarded by Johnson, waiting for a screen. Now it's Schmidt. Runs into a screen, and the Braves switch it with Christian Davis. 7-6 on the shot clock. Now with 5. Allright with 4. Now with 3. His jumper's up and missed.
Tough
Rebound
shot.
comes long. And Johnson has it. Braves shoot for the lead here. Center step dribble, gets to the basket again. Lays it up and fouled again.
First lead of the second half.
53-51.
Did not have numbers. I'm thinking, oh gosh, here we go.
Well, he
I'll
went
tell you
right
what,
between him. He looked like a field goal kicker.
They had
right
legs,
between.
and he jumped through their legs as far as the crisscross they had defensively. He was not going to be denied getting that lane with the split.
Now he's got to make the free throw to give the Braves a 3-point lead. Deep knee bend fires it good. And here comes Hanna back. He replaces Duke Dean, who gets a bit of a rest.
Yeah. Looks like Bradley's going with a, okay, yeah.
54-51. And they made
Johnson's quickness has been a problem for Valparaiso.
Allright miss right at the buzzer.
And
now he wants a ball screen.
And his defense has been good on ball with Wright.
Here's DeVario. Meta comes out and helps on him. Pass is thrown away and picked up by Sepp. 10 on the shot clock, now 9. Allright wants to move with 8. Goes around a man with 7. Gives it to Swieger. His three-point shot is up and bounced no good. Rebound taken down Christian Davis. Bounce
right
pass is to Montgomery. Fires it up and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair.
That was fortunate because really didn't have numbers, and that was a hard shot from Sepp. It'll be interesting to see if they take a look at this.
Let's take a look at that.
They're going to, I think they may look at, they are. They're going to look at this. Sepp took a really good shot at Montgomery. He went flying.
Well, it takes a lot to knock Montgomery down.
He went to the basket hard. I question. We did not have numbers. It was like a 1-on-3, 2-on-3 at best.
Well, Zeke was trying to be bully there. He saw he could do it, and I said, I can do it too. Well, he's going to go to the free throw line with a pair. And now
Powell is pleading his case. He says number 5 is what I saw, Christian Davis, which I didn't think he was involved in the play.
No. Well, Christian didn't go to the floor.
I think what he was asking for is more after the play because some Bradley players did a little shoving, did not like the amount of contact.
So these guys are the officials huddling, and everybody's getting a voice.
So I think what they're doing is they're basically deciding what everybody saw, and then I'm guessing they're going to go to video to look at it. Because I didn't really see
Montgomery will be going to the free throw line with a pair.
Yes.
And they try to make it a 5-point lead if he makes them both.
Well, no, they did look at it, evidently. Flagrant 1 is what I heard. So Sepp must have got a flagrant 1 on the push.
So the Braves are going to get some free throws here.
And the ball back.
The ball. Two shots plus the ball.
I believe Sepp was involved in a flagrant yesterday, was he not? With Northern Iowa?
Yes, he was.
He is an extremely physical player.
So here's Zeke going to the line. He gets 2 free throws.
So you could make this a potentially
a big push.
A big return. You've gotten the lead. Valparaiso's been on 51 for over 2 minutes.
Come on, Zico. First free throw's pushed in. Zeke's a very good free thrower.
Like to see 80%. The first one go in first. Always feels better on the second one when you hit the first.
That short bounces off.
Man, I jinxed myself. Gosh, darn it.
So the Braves will inbound, 55-51.
Bradley now 11 of 17. 11 of 18 from the free throw line.
And they weren't good last night either. Inbounds passes Meta. Gives to Hannah, who goes through. Johnson gives to Hannah. Now Johnson again. 16-15 on the shot clock. 9:50 to play for the game. Ball screen from Davis. There's a pick and pop. Davis goes to the corner. Stops. 7-6 on the shot clock. Now 5. Follow away jumper misses. So we didn't get much out of that.
No. 1 point. Had an opportunity to really 55-51. Yeah, Coach Wardle's upset too. He's like, we had an opportunity.
And here's Connor Swigger. Goes against Jonovic. Inside. Layup is missed. Rebound is tipped. Foul.
They're going to call Sepp again on a rebound.
What did I do? What did I do?
He's coming over the back, and he doesn't like it, but then he's trying to slap it out as he's coming over the back and goes across the arm.
That's 16 fouls. It gives Bradley the possession with 9:20 to play.
And Sepp picks up his 3rd foul. De La Cruz Monegro has 3 fouls as well. So their fouls are adding up.
17 fouls. They just put it up there. So this is 1 in bonus for Hannah.
Got to take advantage of the free throw line.
55-51. Trying to get a 5-point lead if he makes the first. Free throw is short. Man, oh man, oh man.
They're leaving the door open.
9:15. It's been a good free throwing team. With it is Sepp at the high post.
Coach Wardle calling the crowd to get into it.
Here's Wright. His pull-up jumper is missed badly, but the rebound comes long.
Good defense by Davis. But got to get rebounds.
DeVario, cross-court pass. And a lean-in jumper is up and good.
Tell you what, Monegro.
Tough shot.
De La Cruz Monegro has been very good the second half.
55-53. The missed free throws are just huge. Duke Dean is going to come back. Here's Hannah. Davis with it. 5.5 to play. Here's Montgomery. Inside to Meta. Is he going to go to work against Sepp? Yes, he is. Is he going to shoot?
Yes.
He is. He's score? Yes, he does.
They don't give any help. His physicality, just nice move back to the left right
4-point
shoulder.
lead again, 57-53. Here's DeVario. Bounce pass inside. Short shot good by Connor Swigger. 57-55, 8:04. We're going to have an official timeout shortly. Here's Johnson. Gets to the basket. Gives the outside shot. Montgomery looked like he was going to shoot a three, but didn't. Now the Braves have a 1-4 set. Montgomery's going to go to the basket. He stops, puts it up, and misses.
Don't think he got fouled initially. Good wall up there by
Now here's Wright with it.
Schwieger.
You got to get on him. Braves 2-point lead. But Schwieger gives to Allright. He's going to drive down, put it up. Missed it. Saved. Montgomery is fouled and brought down.
And that's a bad foul because Bradley will go to the line.
When we come back, that's the 8th team foul, so it'll be 1-1 for Montgomery when we return, and a chance to give Bradley a 4-point lead. The free throw line has been a mousetrap. Back in a minute. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 34 has been serving their members, contractors, and customers for over 120 years. IBEW Local 34 proudly serves in the communities of Peoria, Galesburg, and Quincy, while representing over 1,000 industrial, commercial, residential electricians and communication technicians, working together to see that the highest standards of craftsmanship and safety are maintained, and that the customers receive the best value in the electrical industry. Visit IBEW34.org today, a proud supporter of Bradley Athletics.
Welcome to the Playground Showdown. On today's field, we have Mom versus her pint-sized powerhouse Timmy. Mom takes off like a blur, and oh, looks like she's hurt her foot and is now showing us an impromptu dance.
Whether your game is on the basketball court or the playground, get back to it with world-class orthopedic care. Brought to you by OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedics, official sports medicine providers for Bradley Athletics. Find care now at osfhealthcare.org/orthocare.
Are you looking for the right family dentist for you and your children? Look no further than Small Town Dental. Small Town believes in preventative, patient-centered dentistry within your community. Our family-friendly culture is what we offer all of our patients, whether they come in for a simple cleaning or cosmetic problem. Serving Peoria, Bloomington, Chillicothe, Tremont, Hopedale, and Morden. Also visit our pediatric office, Small Town Dental Kids. Call us at 309-497-6475. Find more information or schedule online at smalltowndental.com. Choose Small Town Dental and stay rooted in community.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Is this thing on? Good. Don't forget to download the free WMBD radio app on the App Store. Thank you.
Dave Snell, Chad Klein, Larry Snell, and Mike Sable back at WMBD. We have 7:30 to play. Bradley has a 57-55 lead, and they have a 1 and bonus for Zeke Montgomery coming back. And the Braves are 11 of 19 from the free throw line.
11 of 19, 58%. They're also giving up too many offensive rebounds. They've given up all 8 offensive rebounds, and I think 5 of them have been here in the second half. Got to get that cleaned up. Shooting-wise, they're shooting very well. 79% in the second half, 11 of 14. They're 51% for the game. Their offense is popping. They just need to make sure defensively get some stops, and so they can start building upon this lead.
Bradley has only 2 team fouls.
And that's a bit of a concern to me because these things tend to even out. It's 8-2 foul-wise. So there's going to be fouls to give. The good thing is you're not allowing Valparaiso to get to the free throw line. Coach Powell for Valparaiso was really riding the officials. Feels like all right's getting fouled on those drives.
Well, here's Montgomery. It's a 1 and bonus. This is the result of the 8-team foul.
And all right's at the half-court line working the official as well.
Well, he will do that. All right, here's Zeke. Deep knee bend, flips it up and bounces it in.
Wow.
Oh, it almost went off.
We are short on everything.
Montgomery has 8 points, and the Bradley lead is 3. Need to stick him on that 55. Second free throw is pushed in. So it's 59-55. Magic number 72.
Don't be
with it is
surprised.
Sepp.
Don't be surprised if all right tries to get something off the dribble.
DeVario, free throw line extended to the left. High post pass is Sepp. There's all right. His shot is up and good.
No communication. Either that or Zeke Montgomery didn't switch on. Davis asked for a switch, and all right left wide open.
59-58. Christian Davis into Hannah. Missed the short shot.
Everything's short for him right now. He's got to find the legs.
And Valpo could get the lead back again. De La Cruz, Benegro. Inside.
Good job, Wallet. Get the board. Thomas went right out of his hands.
So they have a chance again with 16:15 on the shot clock. On the baseline is all right. Inside is Swigger. His hook shot is good.
Too many second opportunities.
And it's 60-59. 1 point lead. We're coming up on that 5-minute mark. With it is Duke Dean. Now Montgomery, who hit the 2 free throws. Here's Duke. Drop it down to Hannah. Layup is good.
I think the tip pass actually helped because it went up in the air and Hannah just took it right to the rim.
61-60, 6:05 to play. And with it, the bounce pass is to Swigger. And he traveled. That's a big turnover.
That is a big turnover. I didn't see it.
Meta in for Thomas. Johnson in for Montgomery.
And Coach Powell just glares at the official. I didn't see it, but evidently it was there.
Davis will inbound to Duke Dean. Can Duke hit a shot here?
Well, he came off the screen hard, which created the opportunity for Hannah on the last play.
Here's Johnson with it. He's on the right, gives it to Duke between the rings. Looks it, gives to Meta. Puts it on the floor, gives it to Duke. He's in the corner. Wants to set a ball screen. They double him. Dribbles out of it. 8-7 on the shot clock. Now 6. Now 5.
Yeah, they're going to get Sepp. He's trying to fight Jonovic, but he's just trying basically anything and everything he can, and a lot of it illegal.
So with a 61-60 lead, this is the 9th team foul, so this will be 1 in bonus again.
But from here on out, it's 2 free throws for Bradley,
who have only 2 team fouls in the second half.
Got to start making hay at the free throw line.
The Negro is coming over to the side, getting a drink of water.
Sepp has 4 fouls, by the way.
And Carson Swigger is in now.
He comes out. Carson Schwieger has 3 fouls.
5:36 to play, and Meta's at the free throw line. He has 11 points. Spins the ball, fires it up, and dribbles it off.
Everything is short.
5.5 to play. Bradley with a 1-point lead. With it is Davario. Driving to the basket. There's a layup up and missed. Rebound tipped out long by Christian Davis.
Jonovic got hit in the mouth. Thought that was a foul and got away with it.
Here's Duke Dean with it. Corner on the right. Now Meta is going to set a ball screen for him. With 18 on the shot clock and 5:04 to play.
Need to create some separation. 5-minute mark. We got the lead.
And here's Johnson with it. Goes inside. Puts up the shot off the glass. In
oh,
and
my
out.
gosh. Everything but go in.
And here's
De La
Cruz Monegro.
We had the lead at 5 minutes.
Yes, we did. Duke bumped him. Could have got a foul. Swigger. Driving is Davario. He's going to turn around, bounce the pass inside to Carson Swigger. Meta's right there. He's got no shot.
Don't foul.
5, 4, 3, 2. A desperation shot, and they call a foul on Duke.
Wow. They're going to look at this, but they're not going to take the foul away. I don't agree with this. That is the 3rd foul on a 3-point shot by Bradley today. I don't know if he got him that time. We'll see. Obviously, the foul's called.
What do we have now?
Well, I think they're trying to determine if it was a 2 or a 3. Either that or the shot clock, did it go off first?
61-60. I think he got it off in time.
I do too. That's the only thing those 2 things are the only thing I can figure they're looking at is did the shot clock go off or was it a 3-point shot?
If this doesn't,
and it's a 3-point shot. That was what they were looking at.
So if this doesn't work out, this free throw line business is
it's the difference in the game. You've gotten to the free throw line. You've done what you wanted to do getting there, but you've got to take advantage of it. And Bradley's been so good all season long from the free throw line.
And that's an official time. And we have a minute break. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
You may have heard this acronym for TEAM. Together, everyone achieves more. Envision Insurance Group and Auto Owners Insurance work together to provide for the auto, home, and business insurance needs of our clients. Envision Insurance Group and Auto Owners Insurance teamed up to serve you. Contact me, Chad Klein, or Matt Wiesner at 683-1100 to discuss your auto, home, and business insurance needs today.
Alexander's Steakhouse has been Central Illinois' favorite steakhouse for over 42 years. Every day, their in-house butchers hand-cut USDA-aged choice beef into your favorite steak choice. Alexander's Salad Bar, the drink selections, famous skillet cookie dessert, and the friendly staff all contribute to making Alexander's Steakhouse the choice when dining out. Don't forget that if you celebrate your birthday at Alexander's, you can get up to $20 off your meal. Alexander's Steakhouse, Peoria and Normal.
Accumulation, preservation, generation. At Busey Bank, these are the principles we use to build meaningful financial partnerships with our clients and their families. With sound advice and vast resources, partner with Busey for a personalized approach to your legacy. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868, member FDIC.
Elevate your experience with the free WMBD radio app, available on the App Store.
.422 to play. 3 free throws coming up for a 79% free thrower. And that's the second time in this game? Third. Fouling three-pointers.
Davis got him. Got the one over there. Duke Dean with that one, obviously. And I'm thinking, what was the other one? Or maybe it was only 2.
And when the flagrant, the Braves got
1 point when they had an opportunity to get 5.
Yeah.
Again, missed free throw. And then didn't get anything on the
Davis, Johnson, Duke, Davis, and Hannah. So Meta is out. Meta missed the one in bonus.
1 point lead with 4:22 to play, but Valparaiso at the free throw line. Likely will have a 2-point lead.
Yep. 3 free throws. Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro, transfer from Western Michigan. 61-60 Bradley. Free throws up. Good. Tied the game.
Got 9 points so far in the second half. He's been a difference maker for them offensively.
Second free throw's pushed up and good.
Not going to miss.
Nope. He's 62-61.
He has provided them that third score that they normally lack.
And the third one goes in.
And they bring pressure. Well, token pressure.
Braves down a deuce with 4:17 to play. We're going to have another official time here shortly. Here's Thomas.
He doesn't realize the count's on.
Hannah. Now Christian Davis in the corner on the right. Drives baseline. Stops. 10-9 on the shot clock. 4 minutes to play. Here's Johnson. Drives to the basket all the way down. Puts a shot up. Bounced it. No good. Rebound tipped out by Hannah. Duke Dean with it. 3:51 to play. Bounce pass is to Johnson. He's got it up high right. Braves down a deuce with the ball. Hannah looks inside to Christian Davis. Stops. Fires it up. Missed it. Rebound tipped. Hannah no good. Tipped Hannah up. Good.
Took 3 shots, but they got it.
63-63. We've got an official time coming in the next dead ball. See what the Braves do offensively here. Hannah and Meta coming in on the next dead ball. Bounce passes to right. 15-14 on the shot clock. Cruz de Negro. They have Carson Swigger in there now. De Negro with 6, now with 5, now with 4, all right with 3, now with 2, fires an air ball, missed it, and that's a violation. Bradley will have it, tied at 63. When we come back in a minute, 2:58 to play. This is going right down to the end. Isn't this official time? First one under 4 minutes?
Did they already take it?
I guess so. Duke Dean gives to Johnson. Braves got to score here. Put the pressure on. Johnson with it. Give it to Meta at the high post. Makes the pass. Going to hand off to Duke Dean. His 3 is up and good!
Oh, he was off balance and still got the shot off. I didn't think it was a very good shot, but man, he hits one when he needs it.
66-63. All right, hands off to DeVario. 2.5 to play.
Got to get there.
There's Wright with it between the rings. Waiting for a ball screen. Gives it back to Swigger. Backs in, lays it up, tried to dunk it, and was fouled.
That was actually a good foul, probably because
it's going to be 2 free throws.
He was going to have a dunk. Hannah missed him on the bump. Jonovic basically says, you're going to earn it. Got enough of him that.
And this will be Swigger going to the free throw line. Big shot by Duke.
Huge.
2:21 to play. Swigger goes to the line. First one's up and good. He just gets it and throws it in.
Yeah, they're not going to miss.
66-64 and one more. Second free throw pushed in. Bradley's lead is 1, 66-65. And here comes Duke to bring the basketball up the floor. 2:14 to play. Goes behind the back, hands off to Johnson. He's got the dribble with 18-17 on the shot clock. Duke with it, looking to get a ball screen.
Got the
backs
mismatch
up
with Hannah inside if they want it.
Inside Meta.
They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Valparaiso, but DeVero got bent backwards on his knee. That was not pretty.
And he's down. And here comes the trainer out. With 2 minutes to go in the game. Bradley will have 2 free throws right now.
Well, Valparaiso's complaining like it's a foul on them. But Pal's got to be careful here.
If he gets a technical foul,
yeah, you're going to hurt your team if you do it now. Now's not the time. He's upset. I think he just realized DeVero just tore his ACL. I think he just got told by the trainer. And he's hot.
They're walking away.
The officials are doing a good job here of just not taking the bait because you don't want it to end that way. You feel horrible about the situation. You could see it. He got bent backwards. Hannah was posting up strong. If DeVero was trying to defend him, but got in a bad position, and Hannah unfortunately fell backwards, back across the knee. Nothing ill intent. It's just one of those things. It's an unfortunate incident.
Now, hopefully, this is better than it looks.
No, Coach Powell literally walked up to the trainer, and the trainer immediately said something, and he said something you can't say. I think he knew right away it was bad.
So Hannah will go to the free throw line with a 1-point lead. He has 2 free throws. Two minutes to play.
2 minutes to play, 1-point lead. You have an opportunity to push it out to 3 points. Got to make some free throws here. And now you've gotten a Valpo team that's already a little bit
discombobulated.
Now you've given them a little bit of fight.
And his free throw is short. Oh, my goodness.
My goodness gracious. He is now 3 of 8 from the free throw line.
Christian Davis is coming in. Good free thrower.
sometimes it affects the guy that created the foul just as much as the guy that does the guy
And
that
his
got
free
hurt.
throw is good. The Braves have a 2-point lead. They have left all kinds of points on the line. Here's Smith. Ball knocked away by Duke Dean and out of bounds. Duke tried to save it.
He did. He tried to play off a little foul bum from right as well. Nothing there.
Minute 54 to play. 24 on the shot clock. Now what?
Timeout by Valparaiso, 32nd.
We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Alexander's Steakhouse has been Central Illinois' favorite steakhouse for over 42 years. Every day, their in-house butchers hand-cut USDA-aged choice beef into your favorite steak choice. Alexander's salad bar, the drink selections, famous skillet cookie dessert, and the friendly staff all contribute to making Alexander's Steakhouse the choice when dining out. Don't forget that if you celebrate your birthday at Alexander's, you can get up to $20 off your meal. Alexander's Steakhouse, Peoria and Normal.
If you have a business in Central Illinois, you need to listen. Have you looked at your Ameren bill? Electric costs are at an all-time high and not coming down anytime soon. Trade in your electric bill for solar and let the sun power your business. I am David Knight, owner of Illinois Solar Services. Let us provide you with everything you need to power your business using the sun. We partner with Overlander Electric, giving you the best service in Central Illinois. Visit us at IllinoisSolarServices.com for more information.
Your source for all things local is WMBD Radio. Stay in the know at WMBDradio.com and on the free WMBD Radio app.
We have 1:54 left. There's 24 seconds on the shot clock. The possession belongs to Valparaiso, and Bradley has a 67-65 lead. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
1470 and 100.3 WMBD and 93.3 WPBG HD4 Peoria.
All right, reset. Bradley has the possession arrow. Valparaiso has the ball. Foul situation. Bradley shooting 2 and only 4 fouls on the Braves.
So they have 2 fouls to give. That's obviously better if you're ahead versus behind.
And timeouts. Bradley has 3 left.
Valpo has
2 left. This timeout was taken because it's the first called timeout in the second half by either team.
Yeah, Valpo originally called a 30-second, but extended because it's the first one of the half.
Hannah Davis. Meta. Bradley starters are on the floor. All right. Cooper Swieger. Tyler Schmidt, who will inbound. And then they have Sepp, who was not a good free thrower, I believe. And here's All Right with it across the timeline, and he's always a threat to shoot a 3. Christian Davis is on him.
Got to figure some sort of action between
16.
Swieger and Wright.
Fights through. Here's Swieger. Goes inside. His shot is up and bounces no good. Rebound is tipped. He got his own rebound.
Well, Sepp tipped it out to him to get the second shot.
17-16. De La Cruz. Negro takes it inside. His shot is up and missed. Rebound is taken down. Christian Davis. 1:22 to play.
Need a bucket here.
Yeah,
Get
badly.
this to 2 possessions. They're going to call timeout.
That's a good timeout for Brian Wardle. We have 1:15 left. Is this a full or a half? 30.
30.
We'll hold it right here. So the Braves have the ball and a 2-point lead, 67-65. 22 on the shot clock. Are they going to slip a screen here?
Well, I don't know. That's a possibility. You've seen how that's happened, and we've seen that with Darius Hannah. They've also had some success with Darius Hannah setting the screen and then creating a mismatch with size inside with Darius Hannah. So there's opportunities available. I would like to see something going towards the basket. Take advantage of the fact that you have 2 free throws no matter what. Now, we haven't shot the free throws well, but it needs to be something aggressive. Duke Dean obviously hit a big 3-point shot. That's something you could also consider. get that action, and then it creates a mismatch as they try to maybe double team. There's different things you can do. And don't forget, Christian Davis has knocked down 2 or 3 3-pointers in this game. So if they forget about him.
And he's also a good free throw shooter.
Yeah. Actually, Davis is on the bench. I'm sorry.
All right. Montgomery will inbound. Jonovic, Hannah, Johnson, and Dean.
Yeah, so Davis got checked out, and I think they're going to bring him back in for defense, maybe.
Give it to Johnson. 20 on the shot clock.
Well,
they have a double high post. Hannah gets the ball.
Johnson could also go one-on-one if you wanted to.
Hands it off to Duke. His three is up and bounced off, no good. And we're under a minute.
Now, it's possible you could get a last.
And they're going to call timeout with 54.6.
You're up 2. It depends how quickly they go. If they go quick, they could do a 2-for-1 Valparaiso. If they go slower, Bradley could have the last shot. I'm guessing Valparaiso doesn't want that, so you got to think they're going to go quick.
And you got to worry about the 3, too.
And it'll probably be some sort of action between Allright and Schwieger, because that's what's been effective.
Boy, Duke got a good look.
He did.
Just didn't knock it down. Is this going to be a 30-second break here? Or are they going to break it up here?
This is a 30-second.
Yep.
At least they're standing like it's a 30-second.
So DeVario is out of there.
Again, Bradley does have 2 fouls to give, and they have the possession arrow. Again, offensive rebounds have been a problem for Bradley. Valpo's gotten several here in the second half.
What you don't want to do is foul on a shot.
Correct. The 3-point shot especially, because now you basically hand them the lead.
Johnson is out of the game now. Braves have their starters. 56.4, Bradley 67, and Valparaiso 65. And it'll be Schmidt to inbound, and he's going to do it to Allright, who's got the basketball.
Bradley goes zone.
And Duke is on him. Uh-oh. The ball screen. With it is Allright. 13-12 on the shot clock. Now 10-9. Passes in the middle. Gives it to Allright. He's going to shoot a 3. Missed it. Rebound taken down and kicked back out. Here's Schmidt firing it up. Missed it. Rebound Meta.
Now
gives it to Duke Dean.
And if you foul, it's too
just keep the ball in Duke's hands.
Get across the line first.
Gives it to Montgomery.
Timeout by Coach Wardle. That was actually pretty good.
19.7 to go. The Braves have the basketball. They have 2 free throws, right?
They have 2 free throws.
It's going to be inbounded, baseline left.
No, over here. Should be here.
He's pointing over there.
Oh, that's right. Montgomery had it up here. You're right. Yep. So here's the only problem with this. You're throwing a pass that direction. You got to be solid with your inbound pass, because otherwise you're creating a fast break going the other way. Don't be surprised if they gamble to try and do something with that. So be aware.
How many timeouts?
Coach,
they have one
Bradley
left.
Each team has 1 timeout left.
And this is a 30, so.
And Bradley does not have to shoot again. Or not, yeah, they don't have to shoot again. There's no shot clock.
But they're going to be fouled.
You ideally want it in Duke Dean's hands. I got to think Christian Davis is in here with his free throw shooting. But I could be wrong.
I tell you, if they want to foul somebody, they foul Darius.
Agreed. And he's in the game. Christian Davis is in the game. Christian will probably be, nope, Montgomery's taking it out. That tells me they're going to try and get the ball into Duke Dean or Christian Davis, one of those 2 guys.
Pass usually goes to Hannah in this position. And
There's
with it is
Christian
Davis.
Now,
And he just holds it.
Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner.
He does, and he's fouled.
And he did a good job there.
5.
I was a little concerned he wasn't aware of the 5-second call, but he obviously had the clock going in his head.
Christian Davis was not supposed to play in this game. He's got 12 points. And he can make it. This is a 2-possession game with 15.5.
2-possession game. Remember, Bradley still has 2 fouls to give.
That is correct.
So what happens here, if you hit one, that's good. Now it's a 3-point shot, so now you got to play to that and use the fouls accordingly if you want. If he makes both, now you don't have to foul.
They're bringing Schmidt, their 3-point shooter, in.
But you've got to secure the rebound here.
Well, you got to make 2 free throws.
Well, that too.
And Christian Davis is he's 82%.
He's got two free throws.
59 of 72 coming in. Hasn't shot one today. And other than Duke, he's probably the one that you want there. And that's why he got the inbounds pass. Free throw is up and in.
That's the big one. Now you have an opportunity to put it out to 2 possessions. And now the question is, do you want to foul? Do you not want to foul?
Free throw number 2 is in.
That's big. 2 possessions.
And here comes All Right with it. Across the timeline. Gives it to Swigger. Back out in front. 10 seconds, 9. Now 8. All Right fires it short. Rebound. Meta fouled with 3.6, and the Braves are going to advance to the championship game.
Survive and advance. That's all. I knew this game was going to be tough. Valparaiso was riding on such a high from how they played those first 2 games. And thankfully, Bradley survives the poor free throw shooting.
So they're going to play Drake tomorrow afternoon for the championship, which we all thought would happen, but it took a wild turn.
Well, both games. Both games. I mean, Belmont had control of the game, of the Drake game in the first half. We're up 12 at one point.
Met at the free throw line. Fires the first one, bounces off.
You're working on free throws somewhere tonight.
The lead is 4 with 3.6. Meta's second one, flipped in.
5-point lead.
70-65. Here's a 3-point shot at the buzzer, missed. And the Braves have won game number 26 and are 40 minutes away from an NCAA bid. I'll tell you, Valparaiso, look out for them next year. If they can keep everybody.
If they can keep everybody, that'll be the key, because I guarantee other teams are going to come calling for some of their stars. But yes, young team. I mean, they've been close multiple times this year, and in the tournament, you could kind of see they just turned the corner and figured out something. Great effort by Valparaiso, but again, Bradley took the shot, and they kept coming. They didn't get down, and when they needed a big play, they made big plays. Survive and advance.
What a game for Christian Davis. Wasn't supposed to play.
Well, I'm just going to call it right now. He's our Ameren player of the game.
Got to be.
He wasn't even supposed to play, number one. And then from there to come in and make the contributions that he made offensively and defensively, 14 points on 5 of 8 shooting, 2 of 3 from three-point land, makes the 2 free throws that clinched it, and 5 rebounds to go along with it. That unbelievable. I mean, really unbelievable what he was able to do today.
Hey, Bobby. He's going to go in the.
Yeah, we're going to try and get Coach Wardle here real quick before he goes get the interview.
Well, he wants to go in the locker room with the team first.
Well, that's agreed.
Then he'll come out.
Actually, he's coming back.
Darius Hanna is being interviewed on the tube now. They're going to have Brian, I'm sure, on as well.
I think he did a quick interview. I don't know if he even.
I don't think he did. He went right back with the team. Hand it to him. Championship game, Coach. Gutted it out, made the big plays, especially defensively at the end.
Yeah, we guarded again in the second half really well. We just, we got defensive rebound a little better, but man, we laid it on the line defensively. We just couldn't make a shot. We were ice cold, missed a lot of free throws. So I give my guys a lot of, that's mental toughness, that's physical toughness right there when things aren't going your way offensively, to stay the course defensively and compete and battle, and we did that.
And talk about guts. A guy that wasn't even expected to play winds up had great defense in the second half,
Oh, yeah.
and is at the free throw line, and you wanted to get the ball into
But that's
his
Christian
hands.
Davis. I mean,
Yeah.
he makes big free throws all the time too,
Yes.
and he
Yeah.
always has. And I'll tell you what, just proud of him. There's a lot of guys that wouldn't have played today, and hopefully we can get his ankle ready for tomorrow. Tyler Crow's done an unbelievable job and taking care of him and getting him ready to play. But just overall, great team toughness. Hopefully we can shoot the ball a little bit better tomorrow, get some guys free a little bit. But a win's a win. You would survive in advance.
Hey, it's Dave Ramsey, and you're listening.
We're in Championship Sunday again, so it's a great feeling.
You always hang your hat on the defensive end until your offense gets going, and that's really, it seems, what's gotten you through these two
Well,
games.
your defense has to outlast your offense if you want to win a championship. I've told the guys, and that just was a perfect example of that. Like, I thought Valpo played really well in the first half. We just couldn't get anything in transition today. We couldn't give them credit. Switching again, denying